Love, light, and blessings. Shamanic Awak Priestess here. And I wanted to talk about something that I'm really passionate about. And that is protection. So a lot of times when people think of magical, like whether they're getting into witchcraft, root work, wanting to get into Santeria, Haitian voodoo, whatever, paganism, whatever path you're trying to get into, a lot of times people will be really excited for spell books to have like love spells and money spells and all these things, right? Or rituals. I really like to prefer to say rituals in my culture, or workings or whatever. A lot of people forget one of the most important aspects of spirituality, one of the most important things that you can learn about spirituality in whatever path you're following is protection. Because everything in life has energy. Whether you want to believe it or not, everything in life has a spiritual energy. You can be, whether you believe it or not, cursed, hexed, okay, crossed, evil eye, which are all different things, okay. You can be haunted, so you can have spirits that are literally haunting the land you live on. When we are moving into places, a lot of people forget that even if the home is newer, there's an earth beneath our homes, and there could have been atrocities historically that you may not even know about that occurred in that land. Okay, so that land can have very stagnant or chaotic, or that land that you're living on can have a portal to the spirit realm, okay? Everything has energy. Some people live by cemeteries, and that in itself, with all those souls and everything, there could be that paranormal energy going on. When we read for others, we open ourselves up to energy. When we do workings for others or ourselves, we're opening ourselves up for energies. Okay, so spirits themselves can attack us and attach themselves to us or possess our bodies. So like no matter where you go, it's within you. So, and also when you are helping people spiritually, so I do exorcisms and I heal people and I help people spiritually. I have worked with people that when medicine isn't something that's working and they're like, no, this feels like something supernatural is happening, I've been that person to do exorcisms and to do lavites and to do we're doing rituals where I'm hiding this person for a set amount of time in the spirit realm, and they're drinking certain spiritual teas and baths and whatever the case may be. Like I'm doing a long-term healing on them, a spiritual healing on them. Those entities that attach themselves to that person, or the person who casts that energy upon that person, might try to lash out on me. Okay, so as a practitioner of any path, whatever you happen to believe in, we do need to learn to protect ourselves, whatever that means to you culturally, traditionally, whatever. It may look different in different paths, but it's the most important thing you can learn. And I tell this to people all the time, and it's not a one-time, that's it. I do protection stuff at least monthly, and I notice when I slack on certain things, certain stagnations happen. I'm in tune with it, and then we start our baths, our teas. It's not just candles, spiritually cleansing your home and removing those types of energies, because people have energies. Everything has energy. The earth itself has energy. And the thing is, don't forget one of the most important things. Not only should you be protecting your home and yourself, you should be protecting the people around you. Okay? So, and what I mean by that is, knowing that things can attach themselves to me, I also practice protections within my children, the people that live with me. They're drinking teas, they're taking their spiritual baths. I set those protections for them. And same thing for my mom and my relatives that don't live with me. You know what I mean? Because when they can't attack you because you're so protected, they're going to try to go to the next vulnerable person. And this is not a video to scare you or whatever, but you should always have those around you in prayer and protection. whether they know it or not. Is why I don't really believe in the whole consent thing. Like, if I feel like you're going to be spiritually attacked, I'm going to pray over you. Okay, everybody does what they want to do. I do pray for people all the time. I don't mind lighting some kind of protection for my family. You know, when my mom or stuff like that, when she's going through stuff, she comes to me. When I'm going through stuff, I come to her, and we light candles for each other. And that's important. It's important to have a community, whether it's your relatives or friends or whatever the case may be, to go to each other when you're vulnerable, because that happens. When you open yourself up to spirituality, you're also opening up yourself to spiritual attacks. So it's important, you know, the house blessing rituals, the smudgy, the you know, lighting up some type of herbal, it's not really smudging because not everybody smudges, but like lighting up, you know, some yerba santa, palo santo. If you do sage, that's whatever. A rosemary is a good one, and things like that. Cleansing your home, smoking your home spiritually, yes, spiritual sprays, but sometimes you have to physically clean, do your floor washes, do your floor sweeps, you know, and things of that nature, maybe followed up by a mojo bag or gris bag, or maybe you do jar spells that contain negativity, or a bonfire, or lighting a lamp, or lighting up a candle, or whatever it is, you know. Wearing your protective talisman, you know, watching like the people that go into your home, you know, having that welcome mat protected with intention. So when people come in with negative intentions, once they step on that welcome mat, those intentions are broken, you know. Doing things to protect yourself, yes, but also remember that outside of you, other people can be left vulnerable, okay? There is a spiritual war going on all the time, you know. Spirituality isn't this really fun thing with the aesthetics and the pretty things that we buy. There's so much more deeper meaning in it. So always remember that it's not only important to protect yourself, it's important to protect the people you care about and the people that are around you. So that's what I wanted to talk about in this video. I'll be talking more about this subject, you know, in the future, but I basically wanted to talk about that particular area. I just don't hear a lot of people talking about the importance of protecting those around us. And I am aware of that when I do what I do spiritually. Is why I do light protections for my children and my family. I'm very careful. Like, nobody really comes to my home because, like I said, I know what I do, and so I know what I'm opening up, and I'm aware of it, and I respect spirits, all kinds of spirits. Spirits that live in the darkness, spirits that are low-level entities, spirits that are more higher vibration. I understand the love and the nurturing side of nature, but I also understand that nature can be cruel. So I walk that middle path, that healthy, balanced middle path. And so because I know that things are cycles, and I know that not everyone who claims to be a spiritual person is always going to have the best intentions towards you, I've learned to really, really not just protect myself, but my family. I've learned to see the signs when things just, too many things are happening and it just seems like it's overwhelming, and it's like, I feel like I'm having a bout of bad luck, you know. These are things we need to pay attention to, our gut intuition, you know what I mean? And it's our job as parents, especially, to protect our younger ones. If we're going to get into spirituality, don't forget to protect the children. That's so important. Because like I said, not all spirits are spirits of light, and not all spirits are there to protect children. You know, you do have spirits that not so much want to protect your kids, so, or those that you care about. So if you are practicing spirituality and your life seems chaotic, one, make sure you're not attracting treacherous spirits, and also make sure that you are protecting the people around you. That's why it's important to open and close sacred space. Okay, so let me know if you like the topic of this video. I just wanted to keep it quick, but much love, much light, much blessings. If you want to work with me on a one-on-one basis, shamanic@waxpriestess.com, shamanic@waxpriestess.com, where you can get a reading with me. Also, really quick announcement, I will be selling mentorship course Espiritismo, and I'll talk more about that in the future. That's actually going to be on sale on September 1st. So make sure to check that out. I'm not going to do a live stream this time. It's just going to be on the website. So stay tuned and look out for that. But much love, much light, much blessings. Space is limited. Again, I will talk more about that in a later video, but I just wanted to post this video because I feel like the topic is so important. We're always looking for other kind of spell work or rituals, but the most important thing that you can learn, especially as a beginner, and continue that practice throughout, is learning how to protect yourself spiritually. It's so important. Much love, light, and blessings.